connected to VE3RSBV. Good afternoon.
Welcome to the TransCanada Net. I am VA3LP. My name is Lance, and I am your host for today's net. The TransCanada Net is held each Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern on the TransCanada Hub and the All-Star Net. All are welcome to check in. I do have NetLogger up, but I may not get everything in. Before we begin, Scott, VA7SL, do you have any announcements?
Thanks, Lance. VA7SL here at Mission Control in Lotus Land, British Columbia, where it's a beautiful sunny day, and it's about 18°C today, so we're going to go for a nice walk with the wifey here in a minute. We launched our last high altitude balloon on Wednesday. It was a successful launch. We got up to 31 kilometers elevation, and we had a 2.5-hour flight from takeoff to landing. The balloon tracked really well the whole time, except for the last couple thousand meters where it fell below a mountain. It landed just east of middle of Harrison Lake. We have some video footage. I'm just actually putting the very, very well done professional quality video, I'm not exaggerating, that Ian did from the Coquitlam Club did for us. The Coquitlam British Columbia Club. I'm posting it to our website right now. It'll be up in a couple minutes. So if you go to VE7NFR.com, you can see the launch. You can see the audio from the crossband repeater. You can see the odd bit of pictures that came up from our live slow scan broadcast. Unfortunately, the balloon didn't go the way the prediction model said it was going to go. We had everything oriented to listen to it going south, and the little bugger went north over the mountains, and all of our tracking was askew. So we didn't get the kind of quality of the video that we wanted to, but we know. So we've learned yet another thing. So I won't get into it, but it was a fun day. So if everybody wants to see it, goes to VE7NFR.com and clicks on the balloon tab. In about 2 minutes after I finish talking to Lance here, I'm going to upload the video, and you can have a look at it. It's pretty cool. It's actually really well done. We really like to thank Ian and the Coquitlam Club for their help. Back to net, VA7SL.
Well, great. Glad to hear that everything went okay. And, we'll have to take a look at that a little later on after the net to take a look at some of those pictures and videos. And I do remind everybody that there is a saying, which is true, that, no plan ever survives first contact with the enemy. So you always have to keep that in mind in your planning. Okay. So, is there anyone else with any announcements before I go ahead? This is VA3LP. Okay, hearing none. Before we give the question, we'll start with short timers or in and out stations that just want to get their call sign in the log, no report. So please give your call sign slowly in phonetics and your name when checking in. Sometimes we have difficulty making out your call sign. So go ahead. This is VA3LP short timers.
VE3ZX Mobile.
Fox Mike Tango G8 FMT, name Pete, 70 k's north of London, in and out.
Okay. I had a VV3 and then a UK station. The Victor Echo 3, go ahead.
Victor Echo 3, Zulu X-ray uniform mobile. How copy?
Okay, I have you, VE3ZXU, and then there was I believe a G8 FMT. Please go ahead with repeat your call sign.
Roger. It's G8 Fox Mike Tango. You have it correctly. I'm 70 k's north of London, and my name is Pete, and it's been a sunny day here. Bye-bye, and thank you very much for letting me in and out.
Okay, Pete, thank you very much. That was Gulf 8 Fox Mike Tango. Can't believe I got that right the first time. Okay, any other short time stations in and out?
Kilo 6 Victor Alpha 3 Romeo Kilo 6 Lima Victor Papa Alpha San Jose California
Romeo Kilo Lima Rick Waterdown, Ontario.
Victor Echo 4 Romeo Bravo Bravo Victor Echo 4 Romeo Bravo Bravo.
Okay, please stand by. There was a Victor okay. I have a Victor Echo 4, Romeo Bravo Bravo, that was the last one. And then there was a Victor Echo 3 in there, please, the Victor Echo 3.
Victor Alpha 3 Romeo Kilo Lima. Victor Alpha 3 Romeo Kilo Lima. Rick.
Okay, Rick, got you in there. Victor Alpha 3 RKL. Any other stations?
Kilo 6 Victor Papa Kilo 6 Victor Papa Dan in San Jose, California.
Good afternoon, Dan, and welcome. K6 VP from, we have you in the log. Any other stations?
Randy.
Golf.
Echo 3 Echo Lima Tango Victor Echo 3 Echo Lima Tango Michelle in Hawkesbury.
Welcome, Michelle. Victor Echo 3 Echo Lima Tango in Hawkesbury. Thank you. Any other stations?
VA3 India Foxtrot Charlie. VA3 India Foxtrot Charlie. Paul in Aurelia.
Okay, Paul in Aurelia, we got you. Victor Echo 3 India Fox Charlie. Okay, any other short timer stations?
Victor Alpha 7 Oscar Golf.
Victor Alpha 4 November Julia Foxtrot. Victor Alpha 4 November Julia Foxtrot. Nicholas in Winnipeg.
Victor Alpha 3 Zulu Yankee Whiskey. Victor Alpha 3 Zulu Yankee Whiskey.
Okay, we'll stop right there. I have a Victor Alpha 7 Oscar Golf, I believe. Is that correct, sir?
QSL, yes. Victor Alpha 7 Oscar Golf, and name here is David, and QTH is Sunny, Vancouver Island.
I'd like to say, gee, it's nice to hear that, but okay. Okay, we have Victor Alpha 7 Oscar Golf David. I have a Victor Alpha 4 November Juliet Foxtrot, I believe. Is that correct, sir?
Yes, it is. Victor Alpha 4 November Julia Foxtrot. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. And a Victor Alpha 3 Zulu Yankee Whiskey. Correct, sir?
Roger that. Rick in Balmertown.
Okay, thank you very much. Any other short timer stations, please come now.
Victor Echo 5
Mike 7 Victor Tango Victor. Mike 7 Victor Tango Victor. Tony UK in and out.
Okay, please stand by. I have a Victor Echo 5, but I didn't get your suffix. Please go ahead.
Yeah, very good. Victor Echo 5 Romeo Juliet Mike VE5 RJM Randy in Kenora, Saskatchewan.
Okay, Randy, thank you very much. And I also had a Mike 7 Victor Tango Victor, if that's correct, please, sir.
Mike 7 Victor Tango Victor. Tony United Kingdom. In and out.
Okay, thank you very much for joining us today. Any other short time stations, please come now.
Victor Echo 7 Papa Sierra Oscar Tom.
Okay, I have Victor Echo 7 Papa Sierra Oscar Tom. Okay, thank you for joining us. Any other stations?
Victor Echo 4, Golf India Sierra. Victor Echo 4, Golf India Sierra. Kurt in Winnipeg.
Okay, Kurt, we got you. Victor Echo 4, Golf India Sierra. Any other stations?
Victor Echo 3, Bravo Zulu. VA3CJZ.
Victor Echo 3, Bravo Zulu. We have you. Any other short time stations?
Victor Echo 4 Alpha Charlie Delta, just an IO today, but I will be listening for a bit.
London. Robin, Port Qu'Appelle, Saskatchewan.
Okay, please stand by. I have a Victor Echo 4 Alpha Charlie Delta, so I got you. There was one that said they was from London. Please go ahead again.
Mexico 9, Kilo Tango Charlie. Mike 9, Kilo Tango Charlie.
Okay, we have a Mike 9, Kilo Tango Charlie. Thank you very much. Any other stations short time?
Victor Echo 5, Romeo Hotel. Victor Echo 5, Romeo Hotel.
Okay, thank you very much.
X-ray Juliet Foxtrot, VE2XJF.
Okay, I have two stations in there. Victor Echo 5 Romeo Hotel. Is that correct, sir?
That is correct. That's the short time.
And I have a Victor Echo 2 X-ray Juliet Foxtrot. Is that correct, sir?
That is correct. I am north of Montreal. My name is Stefan, V2XJF.
Okay, Stefan, thank you very much for joining us. Any other short time stations?
Victor Echo 5, Uniform Oscar. Victor Echo 5, Uniform Oscar.
Saskatchewan, in and
Okay,
out.
I have a Victor Echo 5 Uniform Oscar. Any other stations?
Victor Echo 5, Romeo Juliet Kilo.
Okay, Victor Echo 5 Romeo Juliet Kilo. I have you, sir. Any other in and out stations? Well, we're already up to 23 people. This is going good. I didn't expect too many people for Easter Sunday. Great. Okay. Please stand by, and we'll start the regular. Seems to have covered those that just want their call in the log. Okay, we're going to, 1 second, I'll give the questions. Okay, so today's questions. 1, other than the TransCanada Net, what are you doing for Easter or whatever you're celebrating this weekend? So other than the TransCanada Net, what are you doing for Easter? Are you planning, the second question is, are you planning to do anything on World Amateur Radio Day on the 18th of April? Are you planning to do anything on World Amateur Radio Day on the 18th of April? Okay, again, please give your call sign slowly in phonetics and your name when checking in. So, any mobile stations, anywhere, and please come now. This is VA3LP. Okay, the station that was trying to make it in, you were all noise, and we couldn't hear you. Okay, are there any other mobile stations that would like to check in?
This is VK1JT, Canberra, Australia, stationary mobile, Watt 1, Juicy Tomato.
Okay, so that was VK1 Juliet T Tango, is that correct?
It's a Roger, mate, the big tomato.
All the way from Australia. Excellent, sir. Excellent. So, do you have? Are you going to answer our questions today? What's your first name?
Yeah, Roger. The name this way is John Juliet Oscar Hotel November, like John the Baptist. And yeah, you can check, rather than going to spiel, just check out my QRZ.com page. Back to you.
Okay. Thank you very much. You have a good day, and hopefully it's nice weather down there. Are there any other mobile stations that would like to check in? And then we'll move on to the European stations.
Victor Echo 4 Kilo Mike Foxtrot, Wayne in Winnipeg. Victor Echo 4 Kilo Mike Foxtrot, Wayne in Winnipeg. Quick in and out.
Okay, Victor Echo 4 Kilo Mike Foxtrot, in and out, we got you. Any other stations that are mobile?
Victor Oscar 1 Tango Bravo Hotel Mobile. This is John in St. John's.
Victor Oscar 1 TBH in Newfoundland. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, I'm just happy to say hello. This is actually my first contact as an amateur operator. Just got my license recently and my very first radio, and just happy to be able to say hi.
Well, sir, thank you very much for joining the net, and welcome to the hobby. I hope that you have many, many, many years of enjoyment, and really great to have you on the TransCanada Net and to be one of your first contacts. This is Victor Alpha 3 Lima Papa from Ottawa, Ontario. Okay, any other stations that are mobile, please come now and give your call sign and your report.
This is VK1JT, that station who's made his first contact. If he wants his first Aussie DX, I'm here, VK1 Julia Tango.
Fabulous idea. Victor Oscar 1 Tango Bravo Hotel. Would you like to call Victor Kilo 1 Juliet Tango and contact him?
Victor Oscar 1 Kilo Tango? I'm sorry, I forgot. This is Victor Oscar 1 Tango Hotel.
Okay, that was...
Yeah, Victor Oscar 1 Tango Bravo Hotel. You obviously don't have a QRZ profile yet. I'll stick a thing in. If you can just give me the first name that way. Name is John Juliet Oscar Hotel November. It's 3:20 past 3 in the morning here in Canberra, the nation's capital. I've been up all night playing All-Star, haven't been able to sleep, so I decided to do some work, fix the computer and get some SDR stuff. Check out my QRZ.com page. I also run the Dr. SDR Facebook group. It's Delta Romeo space Sugar Delta Romeo, if you're interested in that sort of thing, and see what I get up to. All right, anyway, back to you for one, and then back to Net Control, VK1JT.
Appreciate the contact and being able to speak with you today, and yeah, I'll be looking to set up that profile for myself. Victor Oscar 1 Tango Bravo Hotel, back to the net.
Okay, that's great. Glad we were able to do that. So that was Victor Kilo 1 Juliet Tango in connected to Victor Oscar 1 Tango Bravo Hotel. Okay, any other stations? Are we still on mobile? Let's move on to the European stations. Any European stations that would like to join us, please give us your call sign and name. This is VA3LP. Might be a slow day over there. Okay, so next we'll move on to the Maritimes, Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, PEI, and Newfoundland. Any stations from there? This is VA3LP. Okay. Did I even get out the last time? Okay, let's move on to the Maritimes. Anybody in the Maritimes, Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, PEI, and Newfoundland, please come now. This is VA3LP. It was crickets. Okay, so let's move on to Ontario and Quebec. Ontario and Quebec, please come now with your call sign and name.
Victor Echo 2, Roger Bravo, Whiskey Juliet, VB, Ben.
Okay,
Victor
I have
Echo
Victor
3,
Echo
Golf, Victor Golf, Belleville.
Okay, so I have two, Victor Echo 3 RWJ and Victor Echo 3 Golf Victor Golf. VE3 RWJ, there was a third sign in there. Can you come back?
Yeah, Victor Echo 2, Victor Bravo.
Okay, I have all three. So Victor Echo 3 RWJ, please go ahead with your report.
Yeah, good afternoon. Thanks for doing the net. What did I do for Easter? We had family come over yesterday, so we had a nice meal, and they left some chocolate and some other goodies that we haven't got into yet. But anyway, we're having a good weekend. Back to you, V3RWJ.
Okay, thank you very much for joining us and for that. Yeah, I spent yesterday with one of our sons, and then this afternoon we'll be spending with another son. So and we'll be going to their place. Okay, Victor Echo 3 Golf Victor Golf. Go ahead.
Yes, good evening. Good afternoon, good morning, wherever you all are. This is VE3 Golf, Victor Golf. Name is Cam, location Belleville. And yesterday I had a fantastic meal at my sister's place. So anyway, there you go. And it was very much enjoyed. So anyway, that happened yesterday. Nothing going on today, sort of thing. So nice and quiet. VE3GVG, back to net control.
V3VGVG. Cam, thank you very much for joining us. Yeah, we're trying to keep it quiet as well. It was quiet for most of the day yesterday until we went to my son's, and then we got to see grandkids and great-grandkids. So today is similar, except it's kids and grandkids. Victor Echo 2, Victor Bravo, please go ahead.
Yeah, VA3LP, V2 Victor Bravo. Thanks for doing the net, Lance. And, well, we have the meal with family here today. It's not over yet. People are still here. I just took some time to get on, make a check-in for you on the TransCanada Net. And other than that, for Amateur Radio Day on May 18, I think we're going to try to activate one of the a park here just about a kilometer and a half away from my home QDH, and we'll do some POTA, P-O-T-A activities. So that's about it for now. VA3LP, VE2, Victor Bravo.
Excellent, sir, excellent. Yeah, we're planning a bunch of stuff here in Ottawa as well on April 18th, and that is we're trying to do something in front of the City Hall and out in Kinburn, and then there's a bunch of places they're doing POTAs and things as well. Trying to get out in front of the public and let them see amateur radio. Okay, sir. Well, good luck with all that, and have a good Easter Sunday. Any other stations in Quebec or Ontario? This is VA3LP. Well, I wasn't expecting crickets. Somebody's there. It sounded like somebody was trying to get in there. This is VA3LP. Go ahead. Okay, I guess not. So we move on from Ontario and Quebec to the Prairie Provinces, Manitoba, Saskatchewan, and Alberta. This is VA3LP. Go ahead with your call sign and your and then your report, VA3LP.
This is VE3 RSB.
Victor Echo 4, Whiskey Sierra Charlie. Victor Echo 4, Whiskey Sierra Charlie.
V4 WSC, please go ahead with your report.
Good afternoon, Lance, from Winnipeg. And this is the Winnipeg Senior Citizens Radio Club, V4 Whiskey Sierra Charlie. Well, to answer the question of the day, what we're going to be doing on Ham Radio, World Ham Radio Day. And it happens to be a Saturday, April 18th, which is great because it's that day of the week when this club is the most abuzz. And we are also actually going to have some students here next week onwards in our advanced course. So it's definitely going to be crowded, which is great. I wasn't here at the club last World Ham Radio Day, but I hope we have some cake, which is a good excuse to have some festivities. Why not? And other than that, we did have some new hams who graduated our basic course last week. So I definitely want to have all of them down here and enjoy playing radios, make some DX contacts with hams all over the world or as far as we can reach, and listen to stories of the wonderful stuff that has been done by hams over the years. Just a special note for Victor Oscar 1 Tango Bravo Hotel. Congratulations on getting his license, and on behalf of hams everywhere, I wish you great times on the air and good DX. With that, I will say 73. This is Victor Echo 4 Whiskey Sierra Charlie. Back to net control. Everybody have a great weekend.
VE4 WSC. Well, you know something? I'm really glad to see that your club, Seniors Club, is very active, and really happy to see new hams, the training that people are taking. And an opportunity on the 18th, yes, to have a whole lot of people come and see what amateur radio is all about. Okay, any other stations from the Prairie Provinces? This is VA3LP.
Victor Echo 6, November, Golf Kilo.
Okay, I have Victor Echo 6, November, and then something Kilo. Please give your call sign again and name.
Yeah, good morning. This is Victor Echo 6, November, Golf Kilo. Victor Echo 6, November, Golf Kilo. Name here is Cam, Kilo Alpha Mike in Calgary. Go ahead.
Great, Cam. Victor Echo 6, November, Golf Kilo. Please go ahead with your report on what you're doing this Easter and if you're going to be involved in World Amateur Radio Day.
This is a live view from the Orion capsule looking back on
Yeah, not much to report.
The Artemis 2
well,
crew
I've been
is moving away from
working
their
on my
planet
DMR
at
radio for the last couple of days.
kilometers an hour. That's fast enough to cross
Apparently,
Canada in
I'm
less
having
than 10
some sort
minutes.
of
For the Canadian
miking
on board,
issues that I
main
have to
emotion
resolve.
from the
It
first
looks
couple
like,
of days has been disbelief.
I really like it up here. I wish I could have got here sooner. It's just such a tremendous place to be. The views are extraordinary. It's really fun to be floating around, and it just makes me feel like a little kid.
Good roll pitch.
The crew says the trip to space was smoother than they expected. The largest rocket humans have ever ridden didn't shake as much as they thought it would. They're still settling in, finding it a bit colder than they'd like. But they found places to sleep in zero gravity that the mission commander says is somewhat comical.
Christina has been sleeping heads down in the middle of the vehicle, kind of like a bat suspended from our docking tunnel. Victor's been up where Jeremy is right now. He's got a nice little nook wedged in there. And then Jeremy has been stretched out on seat 1, and I've been sleeping under the displays just in case anything goes wrong. It's more comfortable than you would think.
Integrity looks like a good burn.
Now, about 20 minutes after firing the engine and setting off for the moon, there was a brief scare. The crew got an alert there was a pressure leak in the cabin. For a moment, they had to consider aborting the mission, but it turned out to be a false alarm.
Houston helped us out. They confirmed they were seeing good cabin pressure, as were we on board. We did the burn, and now we're on our way to the moon, feeling good about Integrity. She's a good ship.
Sometimes we don't get it fully right.
Now, NASA reports some problems with software and communications, but says nothing has been serious enough to turn around.
Open up this hinging door and float on in.
One problem they had to fix was the toilet on board. It had a priming issue, one Christina Koch was able to remedy.
I'm proud to call myself the space plumber. I like to say that it is probably the most important piece of equipment on board.
Now, the next couple of days are a little less busy for the astronauts while they're in transit for the moon. They'll pass around the far side Monday, lose communications with Earth for a time, and then swing around for the trip home. Mike Armstrong, Global News, Montreal.
Okay,
U.S. President Donald Trump says he's now giving Iran 48 hours to open the Strait of Hormuz before, quote, all hell will rain down on them, threatening to bomb Kark Island, Iran's essential oil hub. It comes after...
We're at my mom and dad's house for supper, so we'll be having some family over later today. And I'm not actually sure what I'm doing for Radio Day, as I'll be packing my house as we are selling it.
Well, you know, that's not exactly what you expect people to be doing. But I have been there several times, having moved with the military a few times, and also bought and sold a couple of houses. So yeah, I know what that's like, having to pack up and move. So I wish you luck on that. Do you have anything else you'd like to tell us, Andrew? This is VA3LP.
To talk about here, I'm just actually first time checking in on my new to me radio.
Yeah, there is a little bit of noise coming through on that. It's like you're having trouble connecting to it. But thank you very much, sir, for joining us, and we'll move on. You take care, and good luck with your move. Hopefully everything will go well. Any other stations on the prairies? Manitoba, Saskatchewan, and Alberta. This is VA3LP.
Victor Echo 4, Golf Whiskey Bravo.
Okay, VV4, Golf Whiskey Bravo, go ahead.
Good afternoon and happy Easter all. Just out running some errands before the Sunday dinner and back to the work week. Enjoying the net. Everybody have a good one. Back to you.
Okay, thank you very much for joining us, Victor Echo 4, Golf Whiskey Bravo. Okay, any other stations on the prairies would like to check in, please come now.
Victor Echo 5, Golf Whiskey. V5, Golf Whiskey. Name's Graham.
Okay, Graham, thank you very much for joining us. Victor Echo 5, Golf Whiskey. Go ahead with your report, sir.
Yeah, we're just doing a few chores around the place. Been out and fed the chickens and watered the chickens. The X-Rail's got about 85 of them laying hens, so keep her busy. It's a little bit cold out there today. The wind's got quite a nip in it. Certainly feel it around the ear rolls. But it's a nice sunny day, and looking forward for this for the snow to disappear, so we can get on and do a bit more work around the place. But happy Easter to everybody, and back to Net Controller, the 5 Golf Whiskey.
Okay, well, V5 Golf Whiskey, Graham, thank you very much for joining us. Have fun with your chores in the with the wind, and sounds like the chickens are a going concern. Okay, any other stations in the Prairie Provinces? This is VA3LP. Okay, shall we move on to, well, the next one obviously is BC and Northern Canada. BC and Northern Canada, please come now.
Victor Echo 7, Mike X-ray uniform. Victor Echo 7, Mike X-ray uniform. Randy in Kelowna, British Columbia.
Okay, Randy, we have you in the log. Please give your report, V7MXU.
Well, happy Easter to everyone on the net. Thank you for taking my check-in. On this fine Sunday, we've got current temperature of 11.4 here with a little bit of cloud. Looks like a decent spring day here, though, definitely. Head out a little later and sit outside and yak on the radio on the handheld. Hi. Back to net control. Victor Echo 7, Mike X-ray uniform.
Okay, Randy, thank you for joining us, V7MXU. Any other stations? BC and Northern Canada. Okay, shall we try one more time? V7, or any of the V7s or Northern Ontario, Northern Canada, please come now. I would have thought we'd get a few more VE7s in there. All right. So we open up to U.S. stations. Any U.S. stations, please come now. This is Victor Alpha 3, Lima Papa.
Net Control, Kilo 6, Papa Kilo Lima, K6 PKL.
Okay, K6 PKL, please go ahead.
Yeah, just enjoying Easter Day here in sunny California, and enjoy your net. And again, I want to mention we like to listen to Stingray, their Nature Escape program, by the way. So we have that on our stereo all the time. K6 PKL.
Welcome back. Welcome back, sir. K6 PKL. It's good to have you. I've spoken to you a few times on here. All right. Any other U.S. stations, please come now. This is VA3LP. All right. Well, let's open it up to anyone. Anyone who wants to get on the net, please come now. This is VA3LP. There might have been a station trying to get in there, but there was no audio. Hit your press to talk and then wait a second or two for all the systems to come up, and then give your call sign in phonetics, please. This is VA3LP.
Victor Echo 3, Whiskey Delta Echo. Warren from the CN Tower, Toronto.
Victor Echo 3, Whiskey Delta Echo, I believe. Please go ahead with your report, sir. The station calling from the CN Tower. Go ahead again. Well, you made it in well the first time, wherever you were in the CN Tower, but now you're not making it in. We'll give you one more try. VE3WD. Oh, but we'll let them try again later. Any stations anywhere in the world that would like to get on the net, this is VA3LP.
VE3RBO.
Okay, Victor Echo 3 RBO. Please go ahead.
We're just in Toronto at the moment, heading back to London. We're here for our family Easter. This is Victor Echo 3, Romeo Bravo Oscar, Ruth from London, Ontario. I would like the sun to come out at some point and the wind to die down, because it was definitely colder than it was when we left London yesterday. Temperatures definitely playing with you. It's just, you don't know what you're going to get into when you walk out the door. But that's Ontario. Gotta love our weather. I just thought I'd say hi. VE3RBO, back to Net.
VE3RBO, Ruth. Well, thank you very much for joining us. And yes, we are one of those places that if you don't like the weather, wait a minute. Yeah, that wind is, it's not that cold out, but the wind and I think the dampness really cuts through everything when you're trying to hope for warmer weather here in Ontario. Okay, thank you very much, Ruth. Any other stations anywhere that would like to get in to the TransCanada Net, please come now. This is VA3LP.
Papa Kilo Foxtrot in Toronto.
Okay, I had two stations. I believe one was a VE5 and the other one ended with Foxtrot, but we'll go with the VE5 station that called first. Go ahead. Okay, was there a 5 station, a VE5? Go ahead.
Happy Easter.
Okay, we had a lot of noise on that one. The V5 station, will you please try again? There was a lot of noise on your signal. Go ahead.
This is VE5 Alpha Lima. And to wish everyone a good day for Easter Sunday.
Okay, Victor Echo 5 Alpha Lima, we got your best wishes for Easter. Thank you very much, sir. And then there was a Foxtrot station. Please go ahead out of Toronto. Please go ahead with your call sign again.
Victor Alpha 3, Papa Kilo Foxtrot. It's Peter in Toronto.
Okay, Peter in Toronto, VA3 PKF. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. Also a newbie, 3.5 weeks with my new license. To tell those on before, yeah, it's a fun hobby. Good to get started. Easter weekend, just put a new smart thermostat in place. Screwing around with the furnace, getting it all working good. But other than that, just laying low. Back to net.
Okay, Peter. Well, welcome to the hobby. That's 2 today that are very short in the hobby. welcome, and I hope you get many years of enjoyment out of it. But thank you very much for joining us, and we're here every Sunday, so you're welcome to join us. And good luck with your thermostat. I've been playing with them for a while, too, and they don't always turn out the way I want them to. My problem right now is a Venmar that the one of the little motors that does the flappers on the doors has gone, and I'm waiting for a part to come in. They are cheap, them little things. Anyways, thank you very much, sir, for joining us, and have a good Easter Sunday. Any other stations anywhere, this is VA3LP. Oh, we just got a blast of noise that time. Okay, any stations anywhere, this is VA3LP.
VA7 Charlie Kilo Oscar.
Okay, there were two stations. One was VA7 CKO. We'll get you first, and then I'll call the second one that was trying to get in. VA7 CKO, go ahead with your report. This is VA3LP on the TransCanada Net.
Good afternoon or good morning wherever you are. This is Victor Alpha 7, Charlie Kilo Oscar. No further traffic. Just want to say happy Easter to everyone and to check into the net from the city of Burnaby in the beautiful British Columbia, Canada. 7-3 everyone.
Okay, sir. Well, thank you very much for joining us from Burnaby. That was VA7 CKO, and you have a good Easter, too. The second station that was trying to get in, please come now. This is VA3LP.
Echo 1, Delta Alpha Bravo in the mobile.
Okay, Victor Echo 1 Delta. I missed part of it, sir. A little slower. These old ears have trouble processing.
Okay, no problem. We understand. It's Victor Echo 1 Delta Alpha Bravo, DAB.
Okay, Victor Echo 1 Delta Alpha Bravo. Please go ahead with your report on what you're doing for Easter Sunday, and if you're doing anything for World Amateur Radio Day.
Yeah. Well, for Easter Sunday, we're traveling today. We're on the road, traveling from northern New Brunswick down to southeastern New Brunswick, and enjoying some freezing rain on the way, or ice pellets. Yeah, but anyway, the roads are just wet here, so it's not a problem to drive. And we're going to, have a meal, I think, and visit the relatives down here and have a good time. And then for Amateur Radio Day, I don't know, we'll probably get on the radio, try to make as many contacts as we can. Talk to as many people there are on amateur radio that we're able to talk to on that day. That'll be fun. And that's about all I had from here. 7-3, V1 DAB and mobile.
Okay, V1 DAB mobile. Thank you very much for that, and good luck on World Amateur Radio Day, and certainly have a good meal today with friends and relatives, whoever that may be. Okay, any other station, anywhere, this is VA3LP.
Victor Echo 7, November Zulu Portable.
I know that voice. I've heard it before. Go ahead, Adrian.
Hey, Lance. Hello to everybody on net. I've been in and out. I've been over on a little island off the coast, and cellular coverage is poor. Maybe the birds, though. It's really pretty. And finally got to some Wi-Fi, so I thought I'd check in. Wish everybody a happy Easter and all that kind of good stuff. And I'm going to make myself a coffee and listen to the rest of the net. Hope you're well there, Lance. VE7NZ, back to net.
Well, we might be at the end of the net early. can't keep talking forever. But I do have something to report there, Adrian, that I don't know if I should. Yeah, what the heck. So Scott said some pretty discouraging words about you. You may want to have a talk with him. Hi. I don't know if you missed it at the front. Anyways, you take care, Adrian, and enjoy your coffee. I might just go up and have a hot chocolate. It's that kind of day today. All right, this is VA3LP on the TransCanada Net. Any stations anywhere that would like to get into the net, VA3LP.
Victor Alpha 3, Hotel Delta.
Victor Alpha 3, Hotel Delta. Go ahead, sir.
Victor, or VA3HC. Name here is John. My wife was on there a little while ago, VE3RVO. She said we're heading back to London from Toronto for Easter dinner with her daughter and the family. So I thought I'd pop in, say Happy Easter everyone on net, and give you another check-in there. So I'll send it back to you, VA3HC.
Okay, John. Well, thank you very much for that. Yes, we were talking with Ruth a few minutes ago, and well, you guys have a really safe trip. We don't need any accidents. Somebody else had was traveling and has got freezing rain, so hopefully none of that is around where you are. Although we are supposed to get some snow overnight tonight here in Ottawa. So I suppose you guys are probably getting some of whatever right now. Okay, VA3HD, John, thank you very much for checking in. Any other stations, anywhere, would like to check into the TransCanada Net, please come now. This is VA3LP. Well, I don't know if I can just keep talking, or because nobody wants to listen to me for an hour or a little more than 40 minutes if I try to keep it till 2:30. So we just got to get a few more people, at least get me to 2 o'clock. This is VA3LP. Anybody else listening have anything else to say?
Victor Echo 3, November Foxtrot Whiskey.
Victor Echo 3, November Foxtrot Whiskey. Please go ahead, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. Hopefully everybody's enjoying their day. For the question of Amateur Radio Day, believe it or not, that's going to be the same day we'll be getting together with a whole bunch of other hams, because it's going to be the Durham Ham Fest. Back to Net Control, VE3 NFW Jim in Scarborough, Ontario.
Oh, how dare they do that? How dare they put World Amateur Radio Day on the same day as the Durham Ham Fest? I don't know. Somebody has to talk to the people that decide those things. Hi. Seems like every weekend somebody that puts a contest or something on when there's a Ham Fest. They really need to talk to the Ham Fest people. Oh well. Good luck with that. Hopefully your Ham Fest goes well. Ours, there's two here around Ottawa. One in approximately the first week in September is Carp Ham Fest, and then the first weekend in October, the Eastern Ontario Ham Fest. So the Carp Ham Fest is in Ottawa, and the Eastern Ontario Ham Fest is in St. Albert, Ontario. And they're both a lot of fun and good things to go to. And I'm sure the Durham one, I think some people were talking about it in our club up here that they might be going down. So hopefully you'll get a few people from Ottawa down there. All right, thank you very much. This is VA3LP. Any other stations anywhere that would like to check into the net, please come now.
This is Golf Whiskey 7 Sierra Alpha Bravo for you.
Ooh, you know what? I might have got that one. Victor. No, get rid of the Victor. Golf Whiskey 7, Sierra Alpha Bravo. Golf Whiskey 7, Sierra Alpha Bravo. Did I get that right, sir? Go ahead.
This is VE3RSB VHF.
Yep, you've got 100% correct. Sorry, I shouldn't have fired it off that quick. The name is Scott. I'm located north of Newport in South Wales there. Back to you from GW7 SAB.
Okay, sir, we got you, Scott. So we did have a couple of questions. What are you doing this Easter Sunday besides getting on the TransCanada Net? And are you doing anything for World Amateur Radio Day on the 18th of April? Go ahead, sir.
GW7 SAB, probably working. I don't know. I haven't planned that far ahead. So, what am I doing today? Well, I've just finished building my QMX Plus radio, and I'm taking it through an SSB calibration. So, yeah. I play a lot around with FreeDV on HF, so this is an excellent addition to that setup. They're back to you.
All right, GW7 SAB. Thank you very much for that, Scott. QMX Radio, I think there's a couple of people in my area that have, I think that's a build your own, right? So they've been working with them and having a lot of fun with those radios. Is that, I probably asked the wrong question. So thank you very much, Scott, and I hope you enjoy your time using that. Any other stations? This is VA3LP.
Let's see then. VE6 Delta India Lima, Calgary, Alberta, Canada. -2 and snowing this morning. Let's see, VA3 Lima Papa from Victor Echo 6, Delta India Lima.
Victor Echo 6, Delta India Lima. This is VA3LP, and you're in Calgary. Thank you very much for joining us, sir. Your temperature is a little bit cooler than us, but that's the way it goes. Calgary is kind of one of those places that it changes quite often anyway, especially this time of the year. I spent a little time in Cold Lake, Alberta, so yeah, the temperatures there in Alberta are interesting. Anything else to add, sir? The 60IL, this is VA3LP.
Well, no, not much. I just stumbled on this by accident today. I'm coming through Echolink on my iPhone with connected to Dewdrop In. Kind of surprised me. I'm going to have to check out the TransCanada Net. I assume I can do a search for that and find out a bit more about it as to when and where and who. And see if I can't make a mental note of catching up with it again. So I must admit, it's kind of strange to see it on here. But yes, sir, the weather is up and down like new bride's pajamas. It was 12 degrees yesterday, and I was walking around with a T-shirt and no coat. And today it's -2 and snowing, and it seems like it's alternative days, but one sunny day and snowing. So the true terminology of March coming in like a lamb and going out like a lion, and now also April is holding true for us. But the farmers are very happy with this. This is the kind of moisture they are looking for in order for their crops to grow. But that's about it. Good, happy Easter to everybody on the net, yourself and everybody else that's listening. And my goal is to have 13,000 steps so far, and planning to do 25. That is the day for me today. Victor Alpha 3, Lima Papa, from Victor Echo 6, Delta India Lima. Looking forward to catching up this net in the future. Goodbye, sir.
Okay, Victor Echo 6 DIL. Sir, thank you very much for joining us. Just a little bit of information about it. It's the TransCanada Net, and it's held every Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. It's usually about an hour and a half, maybe a little shorter today, but it's every Sunday, and you can catch it in a lot of places. I think you should be able to do a search for the TransCanada Net on, but it's one that's on basically on the internet. So I mean, all the repeaters and everything else and echo links can get into it, but you can look it up. Okay, VA3CJZ, thank you very much for joining us. This is VA3LP. Any other stations anywhere, please come now.
VE3 India Foxtrot Charlie with a recheck.
VE3IFC, go ahead.
It's Paul here again. You took my early check-in in and out, and I've been listening along, and I want to thank you, Lance, for controlling the net, doing an amazing job, and I understand Scott and Adrian are both pretty important, what can I say, foundation members that make all this work, so if they're listening, and I hope they are, thank you. It's a great big thank you from an old ham still discovering new things. So bless all of you, and thanks again for the Canada Hub and all the doors and windows it opens all across Canada and beyond. So thank you, Lance, and thank you, Scott and Adrian and everybody else who makes this work in the North Fraser Club. Thanks again, Lance. VE3IFC.
VE3IFC, this is VA3LP. Yeah, Scott and Adrian are both big founding people and look after everything that goes on and make sure that it operates properly. And it's really good to see that kind of effort. They obviously are involved in other things as well. They have their balloon launches that they do and all the other things that North Fraser gets involved with. So yeah, a big thank you to them for what they do. Okay, any other stations anywhere? This is VA3LP. Please come now with your call sign and name.
Victor Echo 5, Alpha Romeo Juliet. Victor Echo 5, Alpha Romeo Juliet. Art in Saskatoon.
VE5ARJ Art. Go ahead, sir.
No problem there. Happy Easter to all, and no traffic from Saskatoon. I didn't know whether I'd catch up to the net or not this morning, but thankfully I did. So have a good Easter, everybody. Catch up to you next weekend. V5ARJ Saskatoon.
Okay, V5ARJ, thank you very much for joining us, Art, and hopefully we'll see you next weekend. Any other stations anywhere? VA3LP.
Victor Echo 4, Golf Whiskey Sierra.
Alpha 3, Juliet, Papa X-Ray. Victor Alpha 3, Juliet, Papa X-Ray. James in Ottawa.
James, just stand by. Victor Echo 4, Golf Whiskey Sierra. Go ahead.
Good afternoon, good morning. This is V4GWS, George in Brandon. Just came down, turned the radio on, and figured I better check in. Over.
Yeah, it's been slow, although we're up to 52 people already, and I thought it would take a while. We do have a question if you want to answer it. We're asking what you're doing, obviously, for Easter, but what you're doing for World Amateur Radio Day as well. Go ahead there, George.
I never thought much about it. Just going to head out for a coffee shortly with another ham here. And other than the other question, never thought about it at all. Back to you.
Okay, well, thank you very much. You enjoy your coffee. I'm assuming you're going to Tim's, but I could be wrong. I still think we should start a something like POTA, but it's TOTA, TH, Tim Hortons on the air. I think we should really start something like that. Anyways, thank you very much for joining us, George. VA3JR JPX, please go ahead.
Yeah, okay. Well, good afternoon, Lance. This is James here in Ottawa, and I'm late to the show. My apologies. Moo-mistook. I was listening to the NASA Artemis 2 conversations and transmissions between the spacecraft and ground control, or whatever they call it. And I realized, oh, look, it's almost 2 o'clock. I forgot about the TransCanada Net. So here I am. Sorry for the double, but the VA4 station, my mistake. It's you know how it is. The net's busy and just multiple access points. So sorry about that. What am I doing today? Well, I'm listening to NASA communications on All-Starlink, of all places. Well, I was until I switched here. And what am I doing for Amateur Radio Day? I don't know. I haven't even thought about it. So, there you go. Anyway, back to you, Lance. Thanks for taking my late check-in, and thanks for hosting the net this week. Always a pleasure, and we'll talk to you next time. Back to net control from Victor Alpha 3, Julia Papa X-Ray, James in Ottawa.
Well, James, thank you very much for joining us again. And hopefully we'll see you on a few others. I may switch over. It's on one of the All-Star links, is it? Maybe I'll switch over and listen to that afterwards to see what's going on. But thank you very much for joining us. And just so you'll know, there is a bunch of stuff going on for World Amateur Radio Day in Ottawa, either OVMRC or OARC. But as well, the ACS people are going to get involved in that as well. So if there's anything you want to get going with, be involved with, there's lots going on. It'll be on the OARC and the OVMRC newsletters, I believe, what's going on here in Ottawa. Okay, any other stations, anywhere that would like to join the net, please come now. This is Victor Alpha 3, Lima Papa.
Mike 7, Tango Papa Echo.
For recheck.
Okay, the recheck standby. I have Mike 7, Tango Papa, and yeah, I missed the last letter. Please go ahead.
Roger, this is Mike 7, Tango Papa Echo. Mike 7, Tango Papa Echo. The name is Chris. I'm in England, just listening on the radio. No internet whatsoever, just straight into a repeater in England. Thank you very much for just letting me come in. I won't disturb your net. Fascinating to listen to it. This is Mike 7, Tango Papa Echo. In England, back to you.
Okay, Chris, well, thank you very much for joining us. Mike 7, Tango Papa Echo. I'm glad you could join us, and always nice to have people listening in. Okay, I think there was, did I say there was another station there as well? If there was, go ahead.
Victor Alpha 7 Oscar Golf. Just for a recheck, I'd like to know more information about the All-Star and the Artemis 2 radio messages. Where would I find that?
Okay, stand by. Victor Alpha 3, hopefully he's still around. Juliet Papa X-Ray, are you still there?
Yes, I am. If you can just bear with me a couple of minutes, I got to go back into my notes and get the All-Star node number for that. Actually, you know what? I'm going to hold the key right now, and I'm going to tell you the node number, just so the other station can get that info. Of course, you know what? It's one of those things that I can't find when I need it. Okay, here we go. So to listen to the All-Star Link NASA feed, now this is listen only, so when you connect as monitor, okay? Don't connect as a transmitting feed, okay? Because you're going to ruin it for everybody else if you transmit or somebody on your system transmits. It's node number on All-Star 516221, and I'll repeat it, 516221. That is the NASA to Artemis 2 analog voice link. Okay, there will be times where it will be very quiet and you won't hear anything. Just stay tuned, and eventually you'll hear some comms. They're just finishing, I think, their lunch right now, and they're doing some various different data checks. But I will say this: you know what I heard from them, from the crew in the capsule? They said, "Roger that." Figure that one out. Back to you.
Okay. All right. The other station that was asking for the information. Before you go, James, it doesn't require a password or anything.
Negative, Lance. No password. You connect to that All-Star node 516221 and listen. And I highly recommend you listen in monitor mode. Okay, especially if you're linking a repeater to it. And the reason is because there's like dozens of other nodes that branch off of it that are listening, and we don't want people keying up. So, anyway, there you go. Back to you, Lance.
Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense there, James. Thank you. So hopefully that information, the station that was asking for the information, I didn't write down your call sign. Did you get all that?
Yes, I did, and thank you very much for that. Yeah, the call sign is Victor Alpha 7 Oscar Golf. I checked in earlier there. But once again, thanks for the info. Very interesting. Back to you.
Okay, Victor Alpha 7 Oscar Golf. Okay, glad you got that. Anybody else that wants to listen in, obviously you've got the information now. And again, he did mention just go in on monitor. So any other station that would like to get into the TransCanada Net, please come now. This is VA3LP.
Victor Echo 3, Whiskey Delta Echo. That's Victor Echo 3, Whiskey Delta Echo. Warren, transmitting from the CN Tower, Toronto, Canada.
Victor Echo 3, Whiskey Delta Echo, please go ahead with your report, sir.
VE3WD. Warren is the name. Warren Davies here in downtown Toronto, 301 Front Street West, to be exact. My handy-talkie battery was low. I did not realize that. Switched it out, and now we're back up and running for another 12 to 24 hours. A beautiful downtown Toronto, approximately 6-7 degrees, overcast, a little bit of sun peeking through the clouds, but visibility is great, 5-6 kilometers. Very busy downtown Toronto today, especially the CN Tower, the Blues Aquarium, and the Eaton Center, Yonge Street. Everybody's out today. Teams walking up and down Yonge Street and Front Street.
V3WDE. Warren, okay, thank you very much for joining us. Somebody else was at the said they were at the CN Tower. Somebody was already at the CN Tower. I have to look back. Oh, well. Can't read my writing anyway, so it doesn't matter. Oh, that was you. Okay. All right, I think. Yep. You tried to get in, I guess, then. This is VA3LP.
Yeah, I tried to get in with that last battery that I had, but did not realize it wasn't chirping. So I didn't think it was low, but I couldn't get out any further. That was probably half an hour ago, I'd say. I had to go back downstairs, but I'm back up top now.
Okay, I didn't see that your call sign was in the log, but I found it, so we're good. All right, any stations, anywhere that would like to get into the TransCanada Net, please come now. This is VA3LP.
Victor Echo 3, Charlie Papa India, VE3CPI.
Victor Echo 3, CPI, please go down.
Victor Echo 3, Charlie Papa. Happy Easter, everybody, everyone. Operator is Liam, Lima India Alpha, Mexico, Liam. And we're located here in Bowmanville, and we're just checking in and hope everybody's Easter is going well. QSL?
So far, we've had positive reports from everybody about their Easter. Although one person was on the road and driving through, the roads were wet, but they were getting ice pellets and freezing rain, so hopefully they'll make it to their destination. Other than that, everybody's having a good day today. So, Liam, thank you very much for joining us, and have you anything else to report? Are you doing anything for World Amateur Radio Day on the 18th of April?
You know what, I've not planned anything, but I will do something. I might bring some equipment into work and show people, try and expand the hobby. By the way, guys, if you like your Easter eggs and your chocolate, if you go to Shoppers Drug Mart tomorrow, it'll be on half price, so you can load up for next Easter. QSL?
Yes, that's always a good idea, except you know it will not last till next Easter. At least it never lasts when we buy it here at my place. I don't know, the gremlin that gets into it, it decimates it. All right. Thank you very much, Liam. Any other stations anywhere? This is VA3LP for the TransCanada Net.
VE6DZ, VE6DZ, VE6DZ. Gary in Edmonton.
Gary, welcome. I was expecting you a while ago. VE6DZ, please go ahead with your report, sir.
Oh, well, I think we finally got spring, and at least that's the way it's all acting over here in Edmonton. I don't know, but all is well here. Just keeping on. And in 3 more days, April 8th, I become a senior. I turn 65, so that's going to be a milestone. So we'll wish everybody a great Easter, a great week, and a very great year. Bye-bye. Nice talking to you.
Well, sir, welcome to the club, Gary, and you'll be getting your OAS and CPP, and that's always a good one. You'll start that next month, and it's always good to have that little bit of extra money coming in. And it'll be a happy birthday, so great. I'm a little past that by 10 years, but I won't say my age, but it's good. It really is good. Anyways, hopefully the weather's been good. There's been the guy in Calgary said it was good. They're having good weather, so hopefully all is well. Okay, V6DZ Gary, thank you very much for joining us. This is VA3LP. Any other stations for the TransCanada Net?
Recheck.
The recheck, go ahead, please.
Thank you very much. Victor Echo 3, November Foxtrot Whiskey, Jim in Scarborough. One of our members posted about the Artemis comms. It can be also found on the Echo Link node 942642. Copy that?
Okay, yep. So it's Echo Link 942644, did you say?
Negative 942642.
Oh, okay. That's why I got it wrong, because I didn't remember it right. Okay. Thank you very much, sir. Appreciate that. So anybody that wants to get in, there's another way to get in. This is VA3LP. Any other station that would like to check into the TransCanada Net?
Alpha 3, Oscar, Papa, Sierra.
CJF, WA2 Charlie, Juliet, Foxtrot.
Okay, I have two stations. One was a 3 OPC and then a WA station. So let's go with the 3 OPC first. Give your call sign and name.
Victor Alpha 3, Oscar, Papa, Sierra. Dave in Cornwall, just jumping in here just to say hello and thanks for doing the net. And weather here is about 10 degrees in Cornwall, a little rain on and off, but it's slowly turning into spring. Back to the net.
Well, Dave, it's here in Ottawa, it's about another degree cooler than that. So, but that's expected between Cornwall and Ottawa. And thank you for joining the net. So the WA station, CJF, please go ahead with your call sign and name.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. This is WA2CJF, Whiskey Alpha 2 Charlie Juliet Foxtrot. We are in Villas, New Jersey, which is just north of Cape May, the very bottom of New Jersey. The name here is Tom, Tango, Oscar, Mary.
Okay, Tom. Well, thank you very much for joining us. Whiskey Alpha 2 CJF. Appreciate you coming in. We did have a couple of questions today. I don't know if you want to answer them. What are you doing for Easter other than being on the TransCanada Net? And also, are you doing anything for World or your group for World Amateur Radio Day on the 18th of April?
Well, for Easter, we went to church this morning, and we're heading out to dinner at a place called the Lobster House, which is famous down here in Cape May, taking my wife's brother with us. And other than that, we're just hanging out here watching some baseball. It's right now it's raining very heavy here, probably for the next hour or so. And it's low 64 degrees. And I'm not aware of anything with our club, with amateur radio. I haven't had a chance to really attend the meetings, and I haven't heard anything on the net. So I'm personally not doing anything with it. Back to you.
Yeah, I'm trying to drum up people to start asking questions and see about going and doing something about it. So that's my reason for asking the questions. Okay, sir. Thank you very much, Tom, and hopefully that rain will subside by the time you have to go out for dinner. And a lobster house. I think my wife would love that. I'm not a lobster person, but she certainly is. Matter of fact, when I was with the military and we would have our dinner nights and they'd have steak and lobster, she would get 2 lobsters and a steak, and I would get 1 steak. Isn't that how those things work anyways? Okay, thank you very much, sir. Any other stations would like to get into the log on the TransCanada Net, please come now.
Kilo 6 Papa Kilo Lima for recheck.
Steve in Winnipeg.
Okay, I had a Kilo 6. I think he was a recheck, but I also had Winnipeg. The Kilo 6, go ahead.
This is VE3RSB.
I didn't answer your question earlier. Yeah, we're not doing anything for Easter Day. Our family's pretty well abandoned us, but basically next week is when I'm going to get my outing. On next Saturday, the Ham Radio Club and the CertNet, which is our emergency services group, is meeting down in the city park here, and we're going to have a good eyeball QSO and everything, and radio and all that. And I'm going to introduce the CERT people to a GMRS, General Mobile Radio Service, and we're working on putting a repeater in Firehouse here. So that's what's happened here. So, and yeah, you need to have a Tim Horton on the air thing there. So just like the others. So anyway, that'd be a good idea, though. Have it in Tim. Yeah, I've been in their restaurants when I've been in Canada. K6PKL.
K6PKL. Yeah, there's so many of them, and I'm trying to get it going. If you go in and purchase something, each Tim Hortons, of course, on the slip has a number, and so if you went with TH and then the number of the store, that's just like POTA. That's how you would identify it. It would be interesting, I think, but getting people to do that is it's been hard starting up. And I haven't put as much effort into it as I should to get it going. Okay, thank you very much. There was a second station. Please go again.
Victor Echo 4, Fox Tango Sierra in Winnipeg.
Victor Echo 4, Fox Tango Sierra. The voice sounds familiar. Go ahead.
VE4 Fox Tango Sierra, yeah, I was actually in the Armprior Radio Club there a few years back and constantly talking to guys in Perth, Ottawa, and up towards Pembroke. But my family has brought me out here, so all my grandkids are out here now, and just currently up and down the west side of Winnipeg, going to a couple of Easter brunches and enjoying the grandkids and Easter eggs and all that good stuff. So finally on my way back to the house for a cup of coffee. So back to net. Everybody have a great day.
Okay, Steve, thank you very much for joining us. This is Victor Alpha 3 Lima Papa. Exorcism. No, I didn't say that over the air. All right, Steve, I guess we were talking a few weeks ago. Thank you very much for joining us. It's too bad that you left us out here, but I know that you are with family now, so that's good. That's very good. All right, any other station that would like to check into the net, please come now. This is Victor Alpha 3 Lima Papa. All right, so we have done very well. I'd like to thank everyone for checking into the TransCanada Net. We had, if I deduct one, we had 58 check-ins, 5-8. That's really good. Okay, this is Victor Alpha 3 Lima Papa, closing down the TransCanada Net and returning all the repeaters to their regular use. Thank you very much for joining us, and happy Easter.
Sunrise, here is VE3CPI monitoring. You're a little bit crackly coming in there, sir. I'm not sure if you're using a handheld, but here is VE3CPI Victor Echo 3 Charlie Papa in there, and we're just monitoring if anybody wants to hook up.